Okay, only one fellow has responded.
Sir, the curve will shift to the left,
Yeah,
sir.
tell me. To the left. Okay, tell me the reason why.
Sir, the same reason, sir, that electrons will be pulled much more easily because of the strong potential.
Yes,
Current
yes.
will shoot up.
So we are trying to understand common base configuration input characteristics. So instead of keeping VCB at 1, suppose I keep VCB at 2 volts. Tell me what happens to the depletion layer that is existing at the junction J2. Again, I repeat, instead of keeping
Decreases.
1 volt, if I increase and keep it at 2 constant, what happens to the depletion layer that is present at the junction J2?
Depletion region decreases.
Decreases.
Yes.
If I
It
raise the
becomes
potential
wider.
from 1 to 2,
Increases.
am I not
Sir,
answer this? Suppose I increase V.
excuse me, sir.
Wait, please allow me to speak. If I increase the potential from 1 to 2, am I not increasing the reverse bias voltage?
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Yes, sir, your voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking. Okay. 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 Please wait. Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Hello? Still
Yes, you
is
are
it
audible.
breaking?
No, sir.
I'm not audible.
You are audible, sir.
You're audible, sir.
Okay. 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 Fine. Okay. My question is, if I raise the potential from that VCB value from 1 to 2, because we are keeping VCB constant. So instead of keeping it at 1, if I keep it at 2, am I raising the reverse bias potential now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Because VCB reverse biases the junction J2, no? Will it forward bias the junction or reverse bias the junction J2?
Reverse bias.
Reverse bias. So if I raise this value voltage, will it not increase the width of the depletion layer at present at the junction J2?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you told the depletion layer width is going to decrease. It is wrong. Since we are raising the reverse bias potential, since we are increasing the reverse bias potential, the width at the junction J2 depletion layer width increases. Is this clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
this point clear? Can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That means if electrons enters from emitter layer to base layer, will it not get less number of holes in the base?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because depletion layer width has increased. So will it get more number of holes in the base or less number of holes in the base now?
Less holes.
Less, sir.
Less holes are present in the base. So if 100 electrons enter from emitter region to the base region, maybe 90, I'm sorry, maybe 10 will combine. Earlier, maybe 20. Now this will change to 10. So what happens to the rest of the 90 electrons? Will it enter the collector region?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So will I get more electrons at the collector?
Yes, sir.
Will I get more electrons in the collector region? Yes. So that means, is the collector current increasing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
If
sir.
collector current is increasing, will the emitter current rise? IE?
Yes, sir.
Because IE is almost equal to IC. IB is negligible. I told IB is in microamps. IC will be in milliamps. IE will be in milliamps. If IC is rising, will IE increase? Will it rise? Correct? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
So what happens now? When I rise VCB value, I'm going to get more current, more emitter current. Now, why should I shift it to the left? The reason is, for a given value of voltage VBE, for example, if VBE is say, for example, if VBE is say 0.8, how much current I'm getting when VCB is 1 volt? Maybe around 1 milliamp. For the same 0.8, how much current I am getting when VCB is 2 now? Am I getting more current, say 2 milliamps now? I have changed the color of this thing, pen. Can you make out that this is for VCB equal to 2 volts?
Yes, sir.
I hope it is clear. Suppose if you shift the graph to the right, let's see what happens. If I shift it to the right, see the value of current at 0.8. Is it less or more?
Less.
Less. So what should I do? I must shift the graph to the left, not to the right. Are you getting this? Not followed, please ask. If you want, I can explain it once again. No response. Am I audible?
Understood, sir.
What
Sir,
about others?
so similarly, if VCB value is reduced, then the emitter current would also
Yes.
reduce, right?
Yes, yes. If that is the case, what should I do with this graph variation? I have to shift
In
it to
that
the,
case, it would move to the right.
it will move to the right. I have to shift the variation to the right. Now, how I say that we have to shift it to the right? The reason is, at a given VB value, check the current. If I shift it to the right, will I not get less current compared to this? Just see, I'm highlighting it.
Yes, sir.
If I shift it to the right, so this will be maybe for VCB equal to, I'll change it to 0.5. Is it less than 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the proper way of writing it is like this. This is just to make you feel I'm taking 1, 2.5 and all. The proper way of writing it is, take this as VCB1, take this as VCB2, and this as VCB3. What should I write? VCB1 greater than VCB2 greater than VCB3. This is proper way of plotting the graph and indicating what is happening. Is this fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I hope this concept is clear. So this phenomena is called early effect. You can just make a note. This phenomena is known as early effect. So what is early effect? Basically, early effect is depending on the reverse bias voltage, right? The current will shoot up early, right? Which current? Emitter current. Please note, it is emitter current. And this is happening in common base configuration. Is it clear? Can I proceed?
Sir?
Yeah, you have any doubts, you can ask.
Sir, this V gamma is same for all the curves, right?
This phenomena holds good in case of CB configuration. We'll try to understand, will the same phenomena occur in CE configuration also? Okay. So this is happening in transistor. Understand that. Fine. This phenomena, what I explained just now, this is happening when I rise the reverse bias potential. Is this clear? Sharma? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I hope I am audible. Are you facing any issues?
Yes, sir. Your voice is breaking a little bit.
Voice is breaking a bit. Okay. Wait a minute. Am I audible now?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was trying to explain the early effect. This phenomena in transistor, what is early effect? I was trying to explain. What is early effect? Basically, early effect is nothing but when we increase the reverse bias voltage. When we increase, let me write here. When we increase the reverse bias potential, reverse bias external potential. So the external battery, what we are connected, if we raise that external potential, right? When we increase this, we are trying to understand what changes happens in the current variation. What changes happens in the current variation? When I say current, there are three currents. So currents I will write. Currents variation. So what are the currents? IE, IC and IB. Is this clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
this clear? Yes. So what is happening? When I vary that reverse bias potential, depletion layer width increases. When depletion layer width increases, we are getting less number of holes for recombination. Means the electrons that are entering from the emitter layer to the base layer, there are less holes present in the base for the recombination. So what happens? Since we are getting less number of holes, more electrons enters the collector region. Means collector current is rising, means in turn emitter current is also rising. So for that, I have to shift the variation to the left, because for the given VBE value, if I want more current, then I have to shift the graph to the left, not to the right. Is it okay? Is this fine?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, let's see how many of you can answer this. If you have followed what is this phenomena, the early effect phenomena, tell me in CE configuration, if I raise VCE value, because in CE configuration, the output voltage is VCE. So for a constant value of VCE, we are plotting IB versus VB. So say suppose VCE initial is 1. If I raise this to 2 volts, what do you expect? Will the shape of this curve, is the shape of this curve going to change?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No. We are still going to get exponential variation. But my question is, if I raise this to 2, will this variation shift to the left or to the right?
Right, sir.
Why? Justify. Why to the right? Hello?
I am not
the
very
reason.
sure, sir.
Huh?
Not very sure about this.
Not very sure. What about others? What do you feel? Will this variation shift to the right or to the left?
So I think towards left, sir.
Yeah, even I think towards left.
Okay. Okay. We'll try to understand.
So I
Yeah,
think
because in this
shift
case
towards
also
the right.
depletion layer is increasing. So
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
think it will shift towards the right
No?
because when the VC increases, the depletion layer width increases, so the number of holes are more. So the current going is less.
if depletion layer increases, number of holes will be reduced. No.
Okay. Okay.
So vice versa, I guess.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll try to understand. So when I raise VC value from 1 to 2, am I increasing the reverse potential?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So will the depletion layer width increase? Will it
Yes, sir.
increase at junction J2?
Yes, sir.
So the depletion layer present at the junction J2, the width of that layer is going to increase. If that happens, will we get less number of holes in the base?
Yes, sir.
Means less recombination in the base.
Yes, sir.
That means, will the base current reduce? Because less recombination is
Yes,
happening
sir.
in the base. So will the base current reduce?
Yes, sir.
Collector current will increase, no doubt. But will the base current reduce?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that means the same variation is going to shift to the right. Because for a given VB value, I'm going to get less base current compared to the earlier one. Earlier we got this much X1. Now we are getting X2 base current. Is it not less for a given VB value? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So for a given X value in the sense VBE value, somewhere here I will take. So for this given VB value, I am going to land up with less base current compared to the, relatively speaking, compared to the base current what we had earlier. Is it fine? Or any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Yes. So understand in CB configuration, the variation shift to the left. But in case of CE configuration, the variation, base current variation, it shift to the right. Because in CB it is IE, but in CE it is IB. But why it is shifting to the left or to the right? Due to, what is the
Early
reason? Due
effect.
to early effect. And you must be in a position to explain this. Maybe in the final semester exam, offline exam, if they ask you to explain what is early effect, you may get theory questions. Don't expect always problems, numericals. In the offline exam, you may get some theory questions. There you may get a question, what is early effect? Explain what is early effect. And explain what happens due to early effect in CB and CE configuration. So there you may have to explain this input characteristics, what happens, the graph shift to the left. And
Sir.
see, yeah, the same effect will shift the graph to the right. Yeah,
Sir,
tell me.
it is not related to what you are teaching now, so it's okay, sir, if I ask.
Any queries you have on this, no, you can ask. Anything else if you want to ask, after ending the session, you can ask, once I
Okay.
finish the session.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because we spent around 20 minutes on that, this thing, assessment part. Okay. I don't want to waste time. Fine. So with this, I have explained the input characteristics of transistor. Why we are trying to understand the characteristics? Anybody in the class? So many times I have mentioned. Again, I'm asking.
Because sir, for application we need characteristics.
Yeah. So for application, if I want to build circuits for some applications, then we are supposed to know VI characteristics. If you don't understand the VI characteristics, it is impossible to build circuits for any applications. Fine. Can I proceed?
So
Yes,
will
sir.
the cut-in voltage be the same when we increase the
Yes, yes,
current
yes,
over
yes.
voltage? Okay.
Yes, please note, cut-in voltage is not going to change.
Okay, sir.
Cut-in voltage will remain constant. If I take silicon, it is 0.7. If I take germanium, it is 0.3. That is not going to change. Fine. Only thing, the variation will either it will shoot up early or it will shoot up late. Late in the sense the graph will shift to the right. Early in the sense the variation will shift to the left. But in any case, whether it is CB or CE configuration or the variation what I am plotting, for all the variations, cut-in voltage will remain 0.7 or 0.8. Close to that. If I take silicon, if I take germanium transistor, it will be close to 0.3 to 0.4. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now we'll move on to the output characteristics. Do you remember in the previous session I told we are supposed to plot two different VI characteristics? Why?
Because two different voltages are present.
We have two external batteries. We are connected to external batteries. For that reason, we have to understand both input and output characteristics. When I say output characteristics, can you define this?
Sir,
I hope
it is
you are
a
in a
plot
position
of
to define.
it is a plot of output voltage versus output current where input voltage is constant.
Yes, perfect. So it's a plot of output voltage versus output current. Actually, it is output current versus output voltage because my x-axis is voltage, no? Y-axis is current. So
Yes.
if you want, you can write it's a plot of output current versus output voltage for constant value or for a given value of input. I'll write current. If input voltage is constant, input current will also be constant. Don't get confused. In the text, he has taken input current. Nothing wrong if you write input voltage. If input voltage is constant, input current will also be constant. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, this is slightly complicated. What happens in output characteristics is we divide the characteristics into 3 different regions. So this has got output characteristics has got, it has got.
Sir, what is PPT?
Huh?
The first sentence. It is a PPT.
Not PPT, plot, PLOT. I'm sorry. Okay. PLOT. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
I'm using writing pad. I'm not that good with this writing pad. On the board with the chalk, I can write better. Is it fine now? It's a
Yes,
plot.
sir.
It's a plot of output voltage O bar P. O bar P is output voltage versus V bar S is versus output current. O bar P again output current for constant value of I bar P input. I bar P is input. Fine. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I was trying to explain here. So this output characteristics, it has got 3 regions. So we divide, so I'll write here, output characteristics is divided into, it is basically divided into 3 regions. 3 regions based on the biasing. Based on the biasing. Right? You can make a note. Based on the biasing output characteristics, it is divided into 3 different regions. Now, what do you mean by based on the biasing? I'll explain. The first region is, we call it active region. I'll plot it and explain. You need not worry. Just make a note right now. First, we call it active region. What happens in active region? I'll write here.
We read this.
I bar P input junction.
Hello.
Yeah, any issues? Any issues?
Should we write this?
Yes, make a note. Whatever I am writing, you must make a note of this. Not only this, earlier, whatever I had explained, no, you sit with a notebook and pen, make a note. So in active region, input junction is forward biased. Input junction is forward biased and output junction is reverse biased. What I mentioned just now, output characteristics, it is divided into 3 regions based on the biasing. The first region is active region. What type of biasing we do? Input junction is forward biased, output junction is reverse biased. Right now, please make a note. When I plot it and explain, it will be more clear. Okay, don't worry. Active region. Second region is saturation region. The second region is saturation region. In this, input junction is forward biased as it is. This remains unchanged. And the output junction output junction, this is also getting forward biased. Is this point clear? Both the junctions are forward biased. In short, saturation region, both the junctions are forward biased. When I say junctions, what are the junctions we have in transistor?
J1, J2.
J1 and J2. Okay. Please keep this in mind. When I say junctions, it is the junctions are J1 and J2. I hope it is clear. The third one,
Yes.
yeah, the third one is cutoff region. That's why I told this output characteristics is slightly complicated, but anyhow, I'll explain. You need not worry. In this cutoff region, both the junctions, input junction and output junction, both are reverse biased. Both are reverse biased. Is this clear? So in the first region, input junction is forward, output is reverse. In the second saturation region, both the junctions are forward biased. And in the cutoff region, both the junctions are reverse biased. If I have two junctions, these are the probabilities, no? What I can do with the junction. Either I can forward bias the junction or reverse bias the junction. Have we done with all probabilities now?
Yes.
Yes or no?
No, sir, because then junction 1 should be reverse biased and junction 2 forward biased.
Junction 1 gets reverse bias, junction 2 forward bias. That I haven't done. The reason when I plot the variation, when I take up the circuit, I'll explain why I haven't done that. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope it is clear, Avani.
Yes, sir. It's
Yes, okay. Now we'll come to this. I'll take CB configuration and I'll try to explain the characteristics now. Okay. In CB configuration, what we do? Okay, let me draw it and show CB configuration. So okay, I can explain it in a better way. Even if it takes time, I don't mind, because if this part is not clear, no, all the rest, whatever I'm going to cover, all will be what I can say, bouncer. Nothing you are going to understand. For that reason, I am taking little time. Please cooperate. Okay. Slowly I will explain. Emitter, base, collector, junction J1 and J2. Okay. So let me try the first possibility. What is that? Input junction is forward bias. So what should I do? This is NPN transistor. Please note, I haven't taken PNP. Always I'm taking NPN. So what should I do now? N should I connect it to the negative potential and P should I connect it to the positive potential? Will this forward bias junction J1?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So VBE, I'll write base is positive with respect to emitter. If I do like this, input junction is forward bias. And what should I do with J2? If I want active region, I have to reverse bias the junction.
The reverse bias.
Reverse bias the junction. So what should I do now? N should be connected to positive and the base P should be connected to negative. Is it common base configuration? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And are the junctions J1 and J2, are they getting forward and reverse bias?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the arrangement for this arrangement, if I plot the characteristics, we must land in which region? Active region, as per the definition. Okay, is it fine?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is output characteristics? X-axis is output voltage.
Can you
Can you
scroll
tell
up?
me what is output voltage? I think I've done a
VCE.
mistake here. Nobody pointed out. This is VCB, not VCE. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Scroll up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Looking at this, can you tell me what is X-axis? The output voltage?
VCB.
VCB. Perfect.
Can you
Any
scroll
doubts
up?
in this?
Can you scroll up?
Any doubts in this?
Scroll up.
No, sir.
No. Okay. What is Y-axis? What is
IC.
Y-axis?
IC.
IC.
IC. Because output current is what? IC. How that current is going to flow? Like this. Check the direction and tell me whether it is right or wrong. In NPN transistor,
Yes,
emitter
sir.
current flows away from the junction. Collector and base currents are flowing towards the junction. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Like this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the output current is IC. Is it fine? Can I proceed? For constant value of input current, what is input current? Can somebody tell me what is input current? Look at this.
IE.
IE.
Emitter,
Yes.
sir. IE.
IE. Perfect. So it is IE. And the arrangement, with this arrangement, we land up in, we are going to land in active region. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what variation we are going to get. If I increase VCB value, because my x-axis is VCB, no? My x-axis is VCB. If I increase this value, if I am moving along positive x-axis, am I raising the reverse bias potential?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Because we are reverse biased to junction J2. If that is the case, what happens at the junction J2? Will the depletion layer width increase? Just now I
Yes,
explained.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It will.
Yeah. Will the base width decrease?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Base
sir.
width will decrease because we are going to get less number of holes in the base. So more electron enters from emitter region to the collector region. Will collector current rise?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we
sir.
know collector current is almost equal to emitter current. So will I get
Yes.
almost a constant current now? Why I say constant? Because emitter current is constant. Are you
Constant.
getting this? What I mentioned just
Yes,
now.
sir.
It's a plot of output voltage versus output current for constant value of input current. If IE, if I keep it constant, say IE, I keep it at 1 milliamp, example, will I get almost 1 milliamp collector current if I do this
Yes,
type
sir.
of arrangement?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is what we are going to get. Almost a constant 1 milliamp of current. If emitter current is 2 milliamp, will I get 2 milliamp, almost 2 milliamps of collector current?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. If emitter current is 0.5 milliamp, example, will I get almost 0.5 milliamp of collector current?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now the problem is, if emitter current is 0 milliamp, so this is say IE 0.5. This is again IE equal to 2 milliamps. Okay. Suppose emitter current is 0 milliamp. Will I get 0 current? Will I get 0 collector current?
Yes, sir.
No, I say no.
No, sir.
Why?
No, sir.
Why?
Base
Why?
current will be this.
Because let's check the relation. What is the relation? IC equal to, in common base, IC equal to alpha times IE plus. Do you remember this derivation I had done earlier?
ICB not.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
ICB not. If IE equal to 0, still IC I am going to get. It is not 0. Some microamps of collector current I am going to get. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that means, yeah, please wait. Yeah. That means I'm going to get close to 0, not 0, close to 0 if IE equal to 0 milliamp. I'm going to get a current close to 0. Is it fine? So this I will write it as IE1, IE2, IE3, IE4. So as I move up, collector current is going to rise, but it remains constant because we are reverse past the junction. We are in active region. So we understand the collector current is almost equal to emitter current. It remains almost constant. But if I make emitter current 0, please make a note, collector current is not 0 because there exists ICB0. Got it? Got this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll move to the second possibility. I'm going to change the arrangement now. Suppose I want saturation region. What should I do? Input junction and output junction, both we have to forward bias. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what should I
Yes,
do
sir.
with this VCB?
Sir,
Change the
reverse the
polarity.
polarity.
Yeah. Should I swap the polarities of this battery? Plus minus?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now what we are supposed to do is plus minus. I have to interchange the battery polarity. Plus minus. Is it fine?
Yes,
So
sir.
now, yeah, now it becomes VBC, not VCB. Earlier it was VCB. Now it is VBC. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Should I change the polarity of VB battery?
No, sir.
No, not
No,
required
sir.
because input junction is forward bias. I have to forward bias the output junction. For that, I have to change the polarity of VCB, the output voltage battery, not the input battery. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now the question is, if I want to plot the characteristics, my x-axis is VCB, but I want VBC. What should I do?
Take negative values.
Exactly. Move to the negative x-axis, no? If I move to the negative x-axis, am I getting minus VCB?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is minus VCB equal to VBC plus VBC?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I hope you are getting this concept.
Yes, sir.
If you don't understand, please ask. Can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. If that is the case, let's try to understand what happens. What we have done now, we have forward bias both the junction. Will emitter terminal, will it emit electrons?
Yes, sir.
No doubt in this. It is going to emit because we have forward bias junction J1. We have forward bias junction J2 also. Will the depletion layer width decrease?
Yes, sir.
Will I get more number of holes in the base, relatively speaking, compared to the earlier one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So will more electron combine with the holes in the base?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So if I keep increasing VBC, will I get less electrons in the collector?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what do you expect? The collector current, will it drop
Yes.
if I make it more and more negative?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the collector current drops. The collector current drops. Is this fine? So I'm going to drop the collector current. Any doubts in this? So as we make it more and more negative VCB value, we are making the junction more and more forward bias. That means less electrons enters the collector. So this is saturation region. And this is active region. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now we are left out with the final this thing, cutoff region. What type of variation we get in cutoff region?
So both are reverse biased.
Both junctions are reverse biased. So what should I do now? Should I change the polarity of both the batteries?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now I have to make it. I have to reverse
Sir,
bias this.
J2.
What should I do now?
No. Sir, J1 reverse the polarity.
Reverse the polarity. So N should be connected to plus, P should be connected to minus. Will it reverse bias junction J1?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What should I do with junction J2?
So that is already reverse biased.
That was forward bias, no? Earlier case.
No. Yes, sir. Sorry, reverse it. Yes, sir.
So I have to reverse it. So if I want to reverse it, should I connect N2 plus and P2 minus? Will it be like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I need not analyze this configuration. Why?
Sir, the graph will be same as VCB but on the opposite side.
No.
The junctions are depletion.
No. You're completely wrong. Think,
won't
I think both the junctions are depletion region will be very large, so no current.
No current would flow.
Okay.
Sir,
In the first place, will the emitter layer emit electrons?
No,
sir,
sir.
sir,
Is this layer, the first layer, is it acting as emitter? Is it going to emit electrons?
No, sir.
No,
No,
we
sir.
are reverse bias. Electrons are not getting emitted. It is moving towards this potential. Will the electron get attracted by this positive potential?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means it is not emitting electron. If it is not emitting electron, will I get will I get electrons in the collector region?
No, sir.
If these electrons are not reaching collector, the first layer is not emitting electrons, will I get collector current?
No, sir.
No. So I am going to get zero collector current. So the region below IE equal to 0 milliamps, this region,
sir,
since we are not getting collector current, I say the region below IE equal to 0 milliamps, this region is the cutoff region. Are you getting this?
sir.
Yes, tell me.
So we are having quiz at 6 o'clock. So can you continue in the next session?
Yeah. I'll finish off with this and then I will stop. So I say the region below IE equal to 0 milliamp, right? This is the cutoff region. I hope this concept is clear. Fine. That means in the active region, I'm getting almost constant current. In the saturation region, I find the current is dropping. And in the cutoff region, I'm not going to get any current. Can I use this device, transistor, in active region as a constant current source?
Yes, sir.
Because current is almost constant. And if I is 1 milliamp, I am getting 1 milliamp. So if you ask me application, if you ask me the application of this device, constant current in common base configuration, we usually use transistor as constant current source. In which region? Active region. Is it okay?
Yes,
Is this fine? Yes. Okay. Saturation and cutoff region. In the next session, I'm going to explain. So I'm going to stop here. We'll end this meet and we'll meet on Monday. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You have any issues in this, you can ask. or else you can leave. I'll close the session.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll stop recording. Yeah, you have any issues,
Thank
you
you,
can
sir.
ask, else you can leave.